Hello everybody, this is Johnny52 here, and today in this tutorial video I'll be showing you how to make Steam effects, because somebody DM'd me on Discord and they said, how in the world did I made my Steam effects and what do I do? So basically, to tell you the truth, I do use the smoke sims in most of my videos, but sometimes they don't come out as too good. But hopefully this will be a quick tutorial just to show you how to do Steam effects. And sorry about my voice, and also it's late as well. I'm doing this on Thanksgiving Day, which I really shouldn't, but oh well. And I'm going to be using Blender 5.0. Now, I did heard that there used to be a bug with the Steam effects and smoke and whatnot, so that's why I'm kind of using Blender 5.0 for right now. You could use this on other versions like 4.5 or lower, but I'm going to just do this one for right now. Anyway, so the first thing you want to do is, oh yeah, and before you ask, I'm in the normal file that we saved the Thomas Reagan in the last tutorial. So if you want to go check that tutorial out on what I did to this model and check out what all the stuff I did, please go check it out. Anyway, we let's just say a very bad cold came by, so I'm not very well. So let's do this quick. What you want to do is click on the smoke box, go into edit mode, and click that middle vertice, Shift S, cursor to selected. Now and then go back to object mode. Ooh, they're right. It is more colorful in this version. Anyway, what you want to do is go and click on the collective, right click, and then put new, and then name this Steam. Hold on. Steam T, or name it Steam, or you can just put the engine's initial T, Steam. Now, what you want to do is make a new one, and I'll name it the Steam Top, because we're doing the final for right now. I am so sorry. I wish I got my voice back. I'll just cut that part out. So then what you want to do is go to add mesh UV sphere, and you could just leave it to default or change some, but what you want to do is click the sphere, put it shade smooth, and then lower this like crazy to a decent size, like right there. No, right there. Let's just put it to 40 right there. Okay, maybe to there. Then Control S, Control F. I just saved by accident. Control A, then scale. Now I have it in X-ray mode. Now I want you just to move it up a bit, maybe to right here, maybe to right here, and this will be your first point. Now you're probably wondering, okay, so why do we have this here? And well, I'll show you. I'll go to Object, Quick Effects. Oh wait, hold on. Before you do that, I want this to 0 so it could start, so it could just be at 0 for right now. Then Object, Quick Effects, and Smoke. This will give you the smoke domain. And go to your Physics tab, and here's all the controls of the flow simulation. Now, first you want to do is to go and press that little file icon, then right click, then add a new file, name it Steam Sim. Click on this and then put it here. You could also name it as well. Name it. And then replay to all. This is so you wouldn't have to deal with the CFX playing while you're trying to do everything. So now you're probably wondering, okay, so we got this. So what do you want to do now? So go into your side view and just extend this to a good size. Move it back a bit. Oh, and also raise it a bit. Because this smoke domain, it will be the domain. I kind of wish that there was a Steam effect where it doesn't allow this, where it could have like random Steam effects and all this and that for better simulation and stuff. But I kind of do this just because it's the most easiest one I could do for right now. Just a little bit of this. Then bring it up. X-ray mode. Let me just get rid of that. Now this one is kind of important because you kind of want it on top of the funnel a little bit. So when you get this down, probably be wondering, okay, so then we just end, well, got a better idea if you want to keep these two connected. First, go to the sphere while holding shift. Click on the Thomas's armature. Pose mode. Click on bone. Then shift P to bone. So now this little thing would follow the bone. Now this one, I decided to put it for the ground bone because it does kind of ruin the illusion a bit if you have it connected to the regular bone, and if you want to make Thomas move around, the Steam effect will actually move with Thomas's bone or movement, you know what I mean. So it's kind of easy to stay there, but if you kind of want to go him going backwards and forwards, you probably have to move this to a good position. But but I kind of feel like you have dead space, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So I'll just leave it at that. So anyway, for the settings, I go with 124 for the resolution, 9.5 for the time scale. Active domain. This one actually makes it so the Steam could move around. And then, oh yeah, this one. I put it at slow to 90. And basically we want the smoke to rise. So I put these at 5. Give this to 10. And because we're not dealing with fire, you could just leave it. And is resumable. Now for the spear, you want the smoke sample. Oh wait, not that one. The temperature at 2, and the density to 8. Now this will kind of help you as well. Put this to 1 and put this to 45. Oh, and there is one more thing I want to tell you. So, this is your fair warning to anybody who is using smoke domains, that it takes off a lot of space. That's why I made it so that we could have an extra smoke sim status, so we could make sure that we're not filling up random space in whatever type of storage you got. But I gotta say, this does take space and also takes render time. So please do with caution. If you have a different way to figure it out for smoke sims, it would be helpful, but this is what I could do. So now all you need to do is go to material. I think, not this one. Settings. Oh, here it is. Settings, volume, and change this to qubit. I heard that if you change this setting to qubit, it will give you a better smoke sim. Now, if we go and I'll speed this up, click this button. Oh, wait. First I will show you what it is. And here we go. And there it is. Of the smoke sim. Now, you'd probably be wondering, okay, so what the thing you were talking about? Well, you could kind of see that. So this is how I do the smoke sim. It just goes up to there, and hopefully, now that we kind of got a little bit of light, you can see that it shows the smoke with the Thomas model. I'm hoping OBS is doing okay, but here's the render with the smoke. Now, there is one thing you could do if you want to make it extra best, or a little bit extra. Click on the smoke box, click the flow option, and put it in the effector. Now all I have to do is now what I did was so what I technically did was that I added collision to this flow object. Now that it could help you if you are moving the engine so that it could like keep it puffed in. And if you want to animate the smoke, I'll show you now. You could just use the same settings, but on the oh god, I'm sorry. The spear on the spear is that let's I that you could get this. You could see that the smoke stops and then it rises up again for a little animation. Of course, you could Control A and scale this object. Now, for rendering, if you're having difficult rendering Steam objects, there is one way, but yeah, I'll show you it. It's to turn off this thing in the object properties. Turn off motion blur on the smoke domain and the blur and the spear. Now, during rendering, there won't be any motion blur for the Steam. It'll render out completely normal. Meanwhile, the other parts get motion blur on them. Don't ask me how that's possible. I just know that it works like way better because one, it definitely helps when in rendering, especially on lower end systems, if you just want Steam, because I tried it on my laptop a while back and the Steam was lagging like crazy. So yeah, this could definitely help you when you're rendering. So yeah. So here I am in my I'm quickly making a video, but for to show you what I did for the Thomas one, I basically what I did, because this is a different model and a different render, small spoilers on what I'm doing, but basically I put 2 of these cylinders at the bottom. Hold on, I think if I could loosen the parts, there we go, set their origins, there we go, and basically you could just copy this type of this dimension and these dimensions for these cylinders, so you could get a good idea on what these two do. And the smoke domain right here, Well, let me just clear that out. And also you could check these properties for the smoke domain if you want. I also have textures as well, like actual smoke textures. So I'll go on one by one. I got a emissioner, a color ramp. You could pause of the color ramp's numbers. The multiplier, I have this set to 400, but I do recommend it 800, but because I'm working on a different scene. And then the multiplier on multiply, and then light path, camera ray, and density of a volume information. So you could just pause this and see what you need to get a lighter smoke or a lighter smoke sim. I think that's what it is, because I kind of did the same thing for the whistle. You could copy these. The values, and so oh yeah, so I got two cylinders that are smaller than each other, and two other cylinders that are supposed to be supports for the bottom, so the steam would stay at the bottom. And here's the dimensions again, deposit them for the normal one, and they're like this for the whistle. So basically I have a full setup for whistle, the bottom, like bottom of steam, and the smoke box on top. So yeah, you could kind of say I have everything locked down. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I really hope that you find something interesting with this video, and please give it a like, share this with a friend, hype it up as well, and hit that subscribe button, because I want to reach 3,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so that I can keep this channel going. And hopefully you have a nice Thanksgiving. Bye bye, everybody.